Dude, this is the shit that I send my boys.
Pa arriba, está pa arriba.
¿Arriba?
Sí.
Coño, qué difícil.
Dude, that gets me every time. All right. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the George.Daniel podcast. I am your host, George.Daniel. Matt, how we doing?
Chilling, man.
Yeah.
Long week, feels like.
I think we hear all the time, especially when we're trying to like blow up a little bit, whether that be in anything. Now you have to be on the internet. You have to play the algorithm. And like, it's just so fucking annoying.
It's super annoying right now. Like TikTok, the whole like the storytelling vibe, and it takes like forever to get to the actual story. It all just feels clickbaity now.
It's
like,
that's
damn it, dude.
You know, and that's what we're doing this episode. You know,
We're gonna be genuine about it though, right?
Yeah. I'm not gonna be like,
Did you guys know that? And then the other friend's like, what? Oh, no way. It's like, bro, chill out. But
and he's like, no. I think I've seen that one. You know, I was like, nah, shut the fuck up. You guys
off,
like, dude, you think
that shit.
You think me and Matt don't have an email right now pulled up?
I know.
Like, what the fuck? Like, it's just so dumb. Like, once again, I said this on the first fucking episode. This is a play. This is a production. We are characters to a real conversation.
Yeah.
You know, like, and like, I just hate when the people who are blowing up. You know, like, don't get me wrong, their content is fun.
It's good. It's fun. It's just
It's
fun.
fun.
It just feels like so. I don't know.
It's just like, dude, they feel like the ABC, the NBCs,
Yes,
you know, like they.
I was
that's
about
what
to say
they,
cheesy almost.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, dude. There's still Modern
I'm still
Family,
watching it.
Parks and Rec, The Office. Don't get me wrong, some of you guys are the goats, but also there's so much bullshit that only gets half a season because they suck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, dude, what do you like? Yeah, and also it's just like, who that doesn't. I don't get you. I don't understand who you are. Like.
I always want to tell them, I'm like, is that really who they are, or is that just like when they flip the camera on, they like pep up and turn to this person, their voice changes?
Because like, just imagine if like you think you're gonna get this guy, like this very like well-versed human being when you're talking to them, you're like, oh, did you know about this thing? He's like, no, I didn't watch that YouTube video. Like, you know, it's like, I didn't like, you know what I mean? And it's like, dude, like, I don't, it's just so choreographed in the sense of like, it's, like shit that like is going to hit in the algorithm is going to be like ghost shit, alien shit, zombie shit, conspiracies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love that shit though.
It's so much fun. It's fun. It's playful. That's why, you know, it's not real. It's not like.
They put that creepy sound behind like all the videos on TikTok. It's like.
And they're like, I mean, don't get me wrong. They're well like produced, you know, like the switchbacks, the this and that, you know, like we try, dude, but it's so hard. And like, it's just, I don't know, like playing the game has been like challenging a little bit. Like, dude, dude, I made soup and I made a video of that. Like, that's how dumb the things that I'm posting are. You know what I mean? But it's a day in the life with George.Daniel making my mom's caldo de pollo, you know? Like,
shit.
It was gas, don't get me wrong. It was fire.
That's so funny though. But I mean, yeah, that's really what it is. You got to play the algorithm different ways.
Yeah. And like, I think I've also like, at this point, like the amount of shit that I do already like show of myself, like it only makes more sense for me to post it like that. Like I'm not just a DJ, so I just don't only have like gigs and like and like photos of that shit, you know what I mean? But what were we talking about?
Oh, just the algorithm.
Oh,
like what's gonna hit and
yeah, but like, dude, it's just like so crazy. Like, dude, I don't know. I've also been like, I maybe diving into too much internet. So like that's why like today, since we don't have a guest, we don't have a co-host, you know, also like I don't know, I don't want to keep just telling you stories about my personal life. Like, we're just gonna, you know, go through the shit that I saved on my Instagram.
Nice.
And like TikTok, you know, like these are things that like I literally thought of this right now, like before we started filming, you know. So these are all just random fucking videos that I find interesting. So yeah.
The iconic Mexican blankets with the intricate designs on them that keep you extra warm during winter were invented by this man. Jesus Rivera Franco was born in Jalisco, Mexico, but fled to Aguascalientes with his family at the age of 6 in the 1920s during the Cristero Wars, and his family made a living by selling sarapes. In his adult years, he opened up his own textile plant and shop in San Marcos Square in Aguascalientes. And one year, while on a business trip to Spain, he learned about acrylic blankets. They are made from synthetic material, acrylic, known for being lightweight, but most of all, warm. Back in Mexico, it took him over 2,000 tries at his textile plant before the San Marcos blanket was officially born. He added his own designs on the blanket, including the most iconic of all, the tiger. The arch on the label is a nod to the entrance to San Marcos Square, where he opened up his first shop in Aguascalientes. From the mid-1970s to the early 2000s, business was...
But dude, okay, that's insane. Okay, also, oh dude, this chick is especially... This chick, like, her fucking whole TikTok is, like, Mexican history and everything. And it's just so funny to know, like, it's just so funny to know how much, like, Mexico was the U.S. back in the day. Like, for real, like, we, like, even when you get tacos, right? Al Pastor tacos are fucking, that's, like, Arabic. Arabic from Arabic from whatever, it's like Turkish, I think, specifically. So it's just like little things like that where even like I think the burrito came through because of gyros. You know, like I didn't realize how much like people like immigrated over to Mexico and brought their shit. Like same with like there's nuts that literally say like cacahuates japonés. Which is, you know, like, but that's actually like, but they're literally a Japanese family who started that. You know what I mean? Like, literally, like it wasn't a Mexican who went there and then came back and brought that. It was a Japanese guy who just, he needed to make a couple bucks, just started selling, you know, blah, blah, blah at the corner. And then he was like, oh, well, I'm going to start selling these like roasted nuts. And then, you know, boom, boom, boom. He started doing that. Oh, you know what I mean? And it's just like crazy.
Like, since I was a kid, I remember.
That's what, you know, and it's just like I don't know, man. Like once again, I love history for that fun fact, you know, like we grow up with these things, but we don't really know why it's important, you know, like Hershey's. Like I loved watching like how it was made. Yeah. And like I think the Food Network had some other one. I think it's still called how it was made.
How was it made or something?
Yeah. But I love that shit. I loved like knowing like how Jolly Ranchers are made and like
that was super interesting. It's always like in the middle of the night too, to be on. And just be like randomly stuck on.
They'd have like a 2-hour marathon, and I'm like, dude, I'm knowing how marshmallows are made from this specific person, or like blah blah blah.
It'll be like baseball mitts and stuff like just like random stuff. You get to like watch all the intricate little things they do.
Just crazy. Just I don't know. Just not even crazy. Just you know, just dude, just like all the we see here, you know, and it's like I love knowing how it's made, and also there was a person who thought of it.
I know, that's what was stressing me out too. I was like, who the fuck's the first person to just like being like?
And sometimes it's like, oh, there was a janitor who had an issue with like the plumbing, so he MacGyvered something, and then he made a patent for it, and then now he's like a fucking multi-millionaire.
We all have one,
and that is called the toilet snake. You know, like, like you know what I mean? Just like shit like that, where it's like crazy. Like, I mean, don't get me like the hot Cheetos thing was a lie, but the story is so much fun. But see, that's the thing.
I didn't realize that.
I think the like when you start thinking about like who made the Pop-Tart, right? I think it was just some random person. But like you don't know that, and I think the Hot Cheetos lore was so marketed that like once I did find out it was fake, I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense.
Because I found out about that a while ago, or someone told me about that. I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. And then the movie came out hella years later, and then everyone was like, oh yeah, that's not actually a true story. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. So that was just some rumor someone started a bunch of years back, and it like someone thought it was interesting enough to turn into a movie. Who was it? There's some
Eva Mendes.
Is it?
She's the producer.
She's the producer, right? Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah.
I think, right?
I think it's her. It's some Latin.
Yeah. She's the judge for American Idol.
Oh, Sofia Vergara?
Not American.
No, that's the talent, huh?
Yeah.
Or is that American? Yeah, it's talent. That's talent. I don't know, bro. I don't watch those shows.
I don't know. The brown white girl.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. She's mostly like American. I won't call her white. I won't call her white. Yeah. But she's American as fuck. Huh. I don't think it's Eva Mendes. Eva Mendes is too beautiful to do that. And
I can totally look it up.
Yeah.
I forgot.
But yeah, dude, like, okay, you know when I like start spewing about my fucking history bullshit or whatever the fuck, like this is why. This is, you know, like these little fun facts, these little tidbits. Mm-hmm. Like I love knowing, like, dude, every Mexican has one of these fucking tiger blankets. Every Mexican has one of these
tiger, the wolf.
You know, sometimes. Also, like, I mean, if you keep watching the video, like, shout out homegirl, I forgot her name, but if you keep watching it, like you'll see that, like, oh, like if it doesn't have this patch, like it's not an authentic one or whatever. But like at the same time, like Hershey was the chocolate for a while and it spread to so much other shit.
Yeah.
You know, as long as you got it, you know where it comes. Like,
that's cool. I want an authentic one though now.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm gonna try to find one online.
They're probably hella expensive, dude. An OG, dude. Oh, dude. Imagine an OG blanket from his time.
Yeah.
That's like having Jordans from the 90s.
I got some old Jordans.
Yeah. But what else we got?
Okay, let's see.
Dude, this is the shit that I send my boys.
That's one.
Pa arriba, está pa arriba.
Arriba.
Sí.
Coño, qué difícil.
Dude, that shit gets me every time.
And the way it cuts off right there too is perfect.
It's such a fucking Looney Tune ass fucking response.
What is it? What did he hand her?
It's just a light.
Oh my god, that's funny. She's
but
just
dude,
like old as fuck, so she's just like,
yeah. But dude, that's why I love being bilingual, because you just get double the memes and double the information. You know what I mean?
Funny,
and it's just so fucking hilarious. I love. Okay, also, don't get me wrong, don't spook old people, but it's hilarious to watch like old people fight, old people get mad, or like, you know, just like old people content is
I know, dude,
hilarious.
It is, it really is. What is that one? Yeah, there's that one dude that always has his grandma and stuff, and he always fucks with her, and she gets hella mad. She has an accent. The pumpkin pie.
Oh yeah,
dude,
I love them.
That video, oh my, it kills me every time.
Oh, my pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
What?
And she gets hella mad. You know what I mean with the pumpkin pie? But yeah, that shit is so funny, dude. That shit kills me. I'm
dude,
just like,
I love old people. Shout out old people.
Yes, shout out old people.
La placa me lo dio yo mismo. Yo mismo me di la placa porque nadie me va a dar una placa. Todos son unos imbéciles, nadie me reconoce. ¡Qué chucha! Yo mismo me la hice.
I love this video because it's just this old guy who's just like, yeah. Like, they ask him, like, oh, who gave you this plaque? And they're like, I gave myself this fucking plaque. None of you fucking bastards are ever gonna fucking recognize me. Like, da-da-da-da. And the quote is just like, when no one at work, like, recognizes what you do, so you just have to...
That's fire. God damn it. I need to like learn Spanish.
Dude, and it's just so funny because this guy's like maybe like Argentinian or something like that. Like, he's definitely not Mexican, you know? And he was like, imbéciles, like, you know?
Yeah,
like,
you can tell he was very fucking...
but dude, once again, passionate. I love old people, dude. Damn, old people are the shit.
That's hella funny. Back-to-back old people clips.
And dude, but it's just like, dude, I love that shit. It's like when Snoop Dogg, like, he got his like star and he was, or whatever it was that he was accepting. He's like, first off, I want to thank me. You know? Like,
yeah, dude.
Whoa. Oh, dude, this one's fucking crazy. This is me on my
Boss
Joe Rogan
falls
shit.
to the ground. deliberately attract the attention of ants. But ants eat caterpillars. The reason why it's so perverse is because it's got a big scheme. Soon, a passing worker ant notices it. First, the caterpillar releases a drop of sweet liquid from a gland on its back, enticing the worker ant to care for it. Next, it does something even more incredible. It inhales air and stores it in its body, then slowly releases it while making a sound similar to a queen ant in distress, complete with the queen's pheromones. This leads the worker ant to mistakenly believe that the caterpillar is a trapped queen ant and carry it back to the nest. Once in the nest, the caterpillar continues making this sound, successfully deceiving all the ants. This imposter queen has free reign inside the nest. It turns out to be a carnivorous caterpillar. Within the nest, it continuously eats the defenseless ant larvae, yet all the ants ignore this. After 6 months, its size has increased 100-fold as it continues to feed relentlessly. After nearly devouring the entire ant colony, it transforms into a pupa. After about a year in the ant nest, this imposter queen emerges as a large blue butterfly. The large blue butterfly in Britain nearly went extinct over 40 years ago, but was reintroduced from other locations, allowing its population to flourish once again.
It's gotta be so fucking beautiful too,
dude. You know what I mean? Like, dude, that's why I love
crazy,
dude. I love that shit, dude. This fucking bug was almost dead. You know,
bro, he
like,
just destroyed a whole colony, basically. Like,
dude, and
those
also
ants are gonna
like
die, and there's no more.
Have you seen?
Young.
Have you seen those like plants that like look like birds? Like their leaves look like birds.
Is it
like their flowers or whatever?
They're like common, right? They're like all over the place.
I don't know if they're that. They're definitely in Japan, you know.
Oh, okay. Maybe not.
And I don't know if they're like genetically.
I know there's like the birds of paradise or some shit like that. Those ones.
Something
those
like that,
okay,
but
okay,
that's more.
Those
That's more.
okay.
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah. But dude, they look like birds. Like, how the fuck does a plant know what the fuck a bird looks like?
That's trippy.
Because it's designed that way so or for creatures not to like come in and like take its fruit, you know, because those are its eggs technically, you know. So it was just like, dude, like nature is so crazy.
Well, bro, everything's dude.
But dude,
plants are smart, bro. They can see.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, like what the fuck? Like, what, you know, like is it on some like, you know how like, okay, like this is also on some like, oh no, dude, I'm on full Joe Rogan mode right now. I saw one episode.
I know, I haven't seen him in a long time.
Dude, I saw that Bobby Lee one. Oh man, and dude, yeah, he was just like nailing him with like this, and he was like, dude, you're stressing me out. Like, but fuck, I forgot what I was gonna. Oh, okay. Like now, like you can detect human bodies and like heavy material via people's Wi-Fi.
Wait, what?
So like, you know how in Batman, right? Batman Returns, he's in the building. He's like looking at all the building or all the levels, like you know, and he can see the people and everything. That's a real thing.
Oh shit. They use a Wi-Fi?
They use Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and they send signals, and within those signals, it bounces off of things, and it creates an image.
Whoa.
So it's like, it's sonar using signals, you know, which is not crazy, because in a lot of ways, that's what cameras are, and like,
but
and you know, but like, dude, that's what they're doing. Also, dude, oh, okay. I mean, we were talking about Mexico earlier or whatever, but like, dude, Mexico signed to have a program Pegasus, right? And that program is now also implicated here in the US, which allows people. We have the Patriot Act, and the Patriot Act allows the government to go through your phone and blah 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 without you knowing, and they can just, if you have certain criteria, right? Obviously they're using it to spy on everyone, right? You can't know who's a bad person if you're not looking at everyone. And so like that program is like implemented here, and like program Pegasus was actually like an Israeli program. Like, they're the ones who designed everything, which is facial recognition, this and that. Like, it can detect whether you have a weapon on you and everything else. Like, crazy shit, right? Yeah. And Mexico's now using it, but also Mexico and Chile right now, they just signed, if Israel keeps attacking Palestine, like, they'll cut ties with them completely. So these is Israelis aren't gonna get their avocados.
Damn,
So it's just like it's gonna be one like, but also it's just like, dude, there's so much movement going around. Like, if without the U.S., right, Mexico alone is planning, like not planning, but stocking up because there's right now with everything happening with Ghana, and then what's happening with the US right now, they're also like in a tiff, and then what's happening with Israel, like it's just so crazy. This is so crazy. Like Mexico's not even like a first world country in most people's eyes. And like, if their next decision will really determine a lot of like worldwide things, which is so much fun to see. I'm treating it like a reality show, like it's the Kardashians. It's like, dude, these are people's lives. But
dude, Mexico on the come up though.
Low key though, Mexico is second to India for web developers.
Yeah, you were telling me about like. He has some like smart ass girl over there, right?
Yeah, our first Mexican born astronaut for NASA. She was like 14 and she got like a full scholarship to like Harvard or something like that. Harvard or Yale.
One of those. Recently?
I mean, she's maybe 19, 18 now.
Yeah, so that kind of recently.
Yeah. More animal shit, dude.
When a bull's got his head down like this, he can't see clearly how to get out of there. So when he takes that first jump, he's a little bit lost himself.
Oh,
running right back into that chute right there. Man, that's scary.
Dude.
I mean, look. Credit the athleticism for both Vieira and Doziu down. How they each came out of that relatively unscathed.
Dude, actually, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Not as bad, dude. That's like a 1-ton animal.
Bad.
It's a 1-ton animal, dude. Just imagine like
tough
fucking 1,200 pounds, 1,500 pounds of just muscle.
I thought it like got him against the fence super quick or like harder, but it still probably fucking hurt. And then that leg though, the second one, that one smacked the shit out of him.
Dude, my dad used to fucking bull ride. My dad's Mexican as fuck. Everyone, dude, Mexican as fuck. He was maybe like 42 the last time that he rode a bull, and it was here in Modesto. Honestly, he went to Mexico.
Damn, that's savage. 42,
dude, crazy. Like honestly, like that. Like don't get me wrong, like I'm very soft in a lot of ways, but like I get like when I get like real like like my dick's hard and I'm like get amped for something, like I really do become like a jock type, like dumb guy, like and that's because of him. When he's just like dude,
just built into your
know
DNA.
What I mean? Yeah, we're just like
dormant.
He's 42 riding. It was a smaller bull than that, but it's a bull.
Any bull, bro. I'm not trying to get on a bull right now, bro.
This isn't fucking a mechanical bull. This isn't fucking Coyote Ugly. Like what the fuck? Like this is like some real shit. Up. Like dude, like it is like dude, like that guy is insane. Like insane. No helmet, no vest, just him and a fucking cross around his neck. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, dude, he did that when he was like, that's how he fucking got my mom, that little hootie patootie of her.
Shit.
You know what I mean? But hey,
it's
like
belt buckles.
Yeah, dude. But like, dude, that's I mean, like for real, like the PBR and like a professional bull riding or whatever. If you're not familiar,
I know it was like Paps.
Yeah, literally. But it's so. I used to watch that shit. Like because of my dad, and like
I would randomly watch.
It's so interesting, dude. It's so life or death. It's life or death. Yes, they're guarded up and blah blah.
I bet you it's crazy in person. Have you been there in person,
dude?
Sure, right?
Yeah. Like but just imagine it in Mexico.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like, dude, like the like it's not a cage. It's like a stone like corral.
Like a baby coliseum.
Dude, that's what it feels like. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like we went for Mother's Day and like that's what they had. They had a whole weekend for Mother's Day and blah blah blah. And like it's just like they had like the band playing on the stage. They had like a Mexican shit, right? So much fun. so much. There's so much energy in the air. There's real life or death situations.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like,
then you also have like people like but then there's also like you look your best, you know.
That too, though. You
know what I mean?
Out.
So it's just like, dude, it's such a dichotomy of like dressing your best for someone's potential like memorial.
Yeah. Got your expensive ass boots on, hella
like
expensive
crazy.
ass hat on.
Like even with like the PBR, right? Like the PBR, like they now like everyone who's born before 1996 or something like that, like they have to wear a helmet.
Oh, they're doing that thing now.
Yeah,
like the NHL was doing that for a second,
right? With the face guards
now for the face the face
guards and the mouth guard or whatever.
They have to have at least they have to have that the top part now.
Now, because
but
like
before,
it used to be like grandfathered in. You didn't even
they had to have a helmet, and then before that
they didn't even
put helmets on.
Yeah,
and like only the newer people had to wear helmets, and then now it's progressing to like now you got to wear a half shield.
Yeah, which is a smart way of doing it.
Okay, everyone's got to wear a full shield. Right. You know, the only people who don't get to are the older players. They're grandfathered in,
who are no one at that point. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Then it's just like once they're out, then everyone's doing it. But yeah, that's interesting. I didn't realize that they changed it.
But also, it's just like even just like the helmet being on, that like fraction of weight really like fucks with your center of gravity.
Yeah.
And like your motion of like what you're accustomed to. Like I always used to wear shin guards that didn't wrap around my leg. Like I didn't use straps. I just used a little fucking.
I would like to insert into the sock.
They just they just stood there. You know,
okay.
Like it was just like because I was just like the less I have, the better. Like it was nothing. It was literally like a fucking Coca-Cola fucking plastic bottle, and that was it.
I know it's the same way. Actually, I hated bulky fucking shin guards during hockey.
If I had to tie it around my fucking calves,
I got the smallest size I can find that actually fit, and it was just like super soft. That almost felt like it wasn't even there. I was like, "Fuck, I don't care if it." I just don't want to.
I hated that shit, but also like I would get injured a lot. You know what I mean? Like, and not like injured to the point where like I can't play, but like, dude, my leg would be numb because some kid fucking blasted my leg, and like, because he was mad, and it was just like, fuck, dude, like, I just gotta eat it. I just gotta eat it, or else I'm gonna get stubbed out, and that's not gonna happen. But dude, yeah, like also, like, dude, bull riding, right? Would you ride a mechanical bull going at like level 7 out of 10?
Fuck, I don't know. I mean, they gave me money or something.
Okay, yeah. I mean, technically they're doing it for money, so yeah.
I feel like I'd probably fucking fall off and snap my fucking neck and just like be paralyzed.
Dude, I don't know. I don't. I think I can. The biggest thing I can ride that is trying to buck me off is maybe a sheep.
Yeah.
I see the kids doing it, and I was like, I never did that.
Fucking
like, that one looks like fun.
Dude.
You know what I mean? Like, what the
those
fuck?
Fuckers get bucked off. That shit's so funny.
I love old people and babies. Toddlers, especially, when they're just doing dumb toddler shit, and then they get hurt. I love it. Funny. I love it. Because, dude, parents are recording it, right? Who else is recording it?
Yeah.
It's parents recording it, and they're like, he just got to learn. He's just gotta learn, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you don't lean on the chair that far back, you know?
Oh yeah.
Or like little things, right? Where they're learning. Dude, I saw this one video where like a toddler was like trying to grab the soda, and the dad was like, no. And then he put it on the table, and the toddler was smart enough to like pull the table back and have the soda slide. He grabbed it, and he was just like, huh.
Dang. Like, try again, honey.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, I love that shit. I love fucking little like 30-second clips of genius. Like, that was a genius move. That was a checkmate and shit. But
damn.
Yeah,
that's funny as fuck.
Dude, yeah, I love that shit.
Ich hab morgen eine Klassenarbeit und ich lerne gerade und ich krieg das nicht in meinen Kopf rein, ich check das nicht und ich hab 2 unterschiedliche Sachen an und ich weiß nicht, was ich mit meinem Leben anfangen soll, ich hasse Schule.
What the fuck? That doesn't even sound real. It sounds like it's like AI generated or some shit. That's funny as fuck. I don't even know what the fuck she said, but
Dude, it's like German or something.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just
I've
like,
never heard
dude,
someone cry in German.
I love that shit. Dude, it's just literally...
I'm just like trying to imagine what she's fucking upset about.
Because all we know is Hitler speeches and like, you know... So
all we know is like I'm sick of all this fucking homework. I'm tired of studying.
She's like, dude, I just want to go out. I want to see my friends. Like, I'm taking 16 units. I'm up to my neck.
It's like all it seems like.
Oh, man, I feel bad for the girl. Don't get me wrong, but it's just hilarious, dude.
That sounded crazy, and it sounded crazier and crazier as it went.
Dude, also it sounded like my 4-year-old nephew trying to tell me something while he's crying.
While he's crying. And you're like, slow down, dude.
Breathe, bro, breathe.
Oh, dude, that's fucking funny, bro.
Dude, I love that shit. Oh, I love other cultures' stuff. Dude, I've been getting hella... I don't know if it's because Arjun's my boy or because I really like Indian chicks' photos on Instagram. But I get a lot of like Indian content also, and it's just so fucking funny. Just Joey. Dude, Joey's hilarious. Joey's like what I want to be as an uncle. Without the like jail time.
Yeah, dude. I wish he would like... I mean, he still does his podcast, right? It's just all Zoom.
Yeah, it's all... He lives in what, New Jersey or something like that?
Yeah.
And he really just doesn't like people. Which I respect.
¿Y cuál crees que sería tu función en un apocalipsis?
Oh, dude.
But yeah, fucking... have you seen that whole Red Bar thing with him? Where he was like... You know who Red Bar is?
Mm-hmm.
Where like Joey Diaz like threatened the shit out of him and was like, we're gonna come... Fucking, we're looking for you, and Sam Tripoli's gonna fucking... He's looking for you, and he's gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah.
He went off on Red Bar. Like, he went crazy.
Dude, I would hate to get a threat by anyone who sounds like Joey Diaz.
Yeah.
Let alone looks like Joey Diaz. You know what I mean? Like, that is a Cuban that you don't want to cross.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
Cuban, but he has Italian vibes. And that's like a scary mix.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's like on some real like 1960s gangsta.
he like kind of like retired from comedy, right, for a second?
For a little bit. Yeah, once he moved out and his daughter... Once his daughter became like maybe like 7-ish. She's like maybe like 14 now. I keep up, you know? You know? But he kind of retired a little bit. He came back maybe like, what, a year or two ago?
Yeah, I think it was like Tom was saying that he was like trying to force him to come out to like do shows on his...
Yeah.
And then he said
he was doing
like,
smaller shows first.
Yeah.
Like Florida shows, there's little like clubs, and then
yeah,
now
I think he was saying that he was trying to see if he wanted to come back, and then that like really pushed him to be like, I like hearing the crowd and all that stuff, and he was just like, yeah, I want to.
And then he went on Burr's cruise. I think it was a cruise, or maybe it was the
Burt's.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the cruise or the Fully Loaded tour, but he was on it, one of those.
I think he was on the Fully Loaded.
Yeah. So it was like, I don't know, Joey Diaz is like, he's just like an anomaly.
Bro, a cruise fucking
with Joey? I don't know if I can do it. I don't think I can do a comedy.
Have you been
cruise.
seeing? Yeah. I don't know. Cruises. I've been on a cruise and they're just, oh man, the rooms are so tiny. If you don't get like a really expensive, nice one, we had a decent one. I had my own room, so it was like,
damn baller.
But like, no, cool, because I was supposed to have a roommate, but they didn't show up last minute, so I was like, all right, fuck it.
Damn, dude, that's like getting the full row at a plane. Yeah, you're just like, oh, darn, hell yeah.
I was like, all right, fuck it. Yeah, it just, now I'm thinking back to it, like I was like in my mid-20s. I feel like I'm so much more claustrophobic now.
I don't think I can do a cruise. I can't do it. I need an escape route. I can't escape the ocean.
Have you been seeing that TikTok thing about the world cruise, the 9-month or 12-month, or I think it's like 9-month world cruise?
People want to leave.
Bro, it's crazy.
Dude,
it's
there's
like,
this black chick who's just like, she's been asked if she's she's employed there. You know what I mean? And she's like going to school, like she's doing it abroad, or online or whatever the fuck. But dude,
like
she's
a reality show, dog. Like watching all the different TikToks from it.
It's crazy.
There's hella different people streaming on there and doing the lives and doing. It's like, and then you can start to see that drama starting between groups of people.
I think okay, this is inadvertently or on purpose, right? I don't know. This is just a dumb, high, a little intoxicated thoughts. But don't you think that this is maybe like a social experiment?
I think so too, and that's why I'm like, dude, if they didn't put cameras everywhere, and
the boat alone already has cameras.
It does.
Obviously,
it
right? It has to.
But
it has to.
I'm
There's a
like,
casino. There's a bar. There's a
no. It does have
they
cameras
have,
everywhere, but like more like hidden kind of like
right.
So
I don't think it's in the rooms, but
no, not like that. But like in the common areas.
But you have access, right? The same thing that we were talking about with the Wi-Fi thing, right?
Yeah.
Like how you can see everyone or whatever. Maybe not to that extent, right? But you have everyone posting on their Snapchat, their Instagram, their TikToks, their WhatsApp, their whatever, Facebook, whatever social media, right? So you have an inside of the people's rooms. Like you just said, people are doing lives like IRL, you know? So like you're getting those views regardless, you know? Which is like, I love shit like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
apparently, like part of the ship like flooded at one point.
Dude, early.
It's crazy. They already missed a port because of weather. It's like, bro, like,
dude, I love that shit because like, dude, did you used to watch like The Real World or like things like that? The first 2 weeks. People are like, oh, which one are we going to hook up with? Exactly. And the next couple weeks or whatever, they're all like, I fucking despise everyone. Mm-hmm. Like, I just want my space. I just want to do my thing. Like, You know, it's like, I don't even know these people. Why do I have to pretend like that I know these people? You know what I mean? And like, that's the exact same thing happening in real life, you know?
If it is like a social experiment, what if it's like, what do you think it is for? Like,
to see who's going to Mars.
Or like if shit hits the fan and people have to like disappear.
There's bunkers being built all over the place.
I'm sure there's gonna be shit bunker styles like where people are just gonna be floating.
I mean, this is on some weird like real vibey shit, you know. Yeah. But you know, like it's not gonna happen.
So they're like, can people survive for that many months on sea?
And like also, I think it's like what type of person, right? So they have documented per room who's who.
And I think they assumed people were gonna go on this fucking cruise specifically just to be able to make it content. This is like everyday content.
Sure, but I don't think
everything's documented.
Yes, but also I think like different people went on for different purposes, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like people like so. I think the type of person is being the analyzed thing.
Yeah,
you know, it's like what person do we want? Do we want the older gentleman who maybe has some experience and being like, hey, maybe we shouldn't go drinking every single night. Like maybe like, hey, on Thursday night through Sunday, let's go at it. You know, and like. Blah blah blah. It's like we're here for 9 months. 9 months. Like people were in their 20s to 35. Maybe 9 months isn't really like.
What's the alcohol package like? That's wild.
$1 billion probably.
That's fucking crazy. Because like I remember I was there for like I think it was like 5 days we did the cruise for. Was it 5 days or like three or 4 days maybe? But it was Bahamas.
Probably like $2,000 for everything included. The
it was expensive for the package, but for the add-on drink is like not even that much for the. I think it was only like 3 days. I think it was like $150, maybe like $200. It wasn't crazy.
Yeah,
that's 3 days. Can you imagine 9 months and if someone's like, no, I want to be able to drink.
That's like a bottle a day, technically.
It's just like, bruh. It's like okay, it's $10,000 or maybe I don't even know. But I know the tickets are super expensive. So.
Yeah, for sure. Like, dude, also, like, why would you want to do anything for 9 months? Don't get me wrong. This is also why I have commitment issues. I have commitment issues. I don't have a girlfriend. I know, like, I get it. Like,
same here, dog. Same here.
But, like, dude, like, 9 months just seem daunting.
Oh, bro, I don't give a
fuck. Dude, also, you're porting at these places, right? They're porting at places for maybe, what, like 5 days?
With them, like,
at the big places. The big places, right?
For us, it was like a few hours per that day, and then we go somewhere else.
You're just there. You're just there, like enjoying the fucking local beach bar that's there, the beach, and maybe a restaurant.
Yeah,
like you're just there. You know what I mean?
They have like these things you can do, but they'll take you like jet skiing and tours and shit like that. But it's like, bro, 9 months of just let's go do another tour. Let's go look at this place.
We're going to this place's best restaurant. You know, it's like dude, how many best restaurants are there?
Home, dog.
Yeah. Also, these are some lonely ass people. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I might do 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm trying to imagine how long I would actually do it if I was gonna do one.
Like 2 weeks. Like, I know by the end of 4 days, I'm gonna hate myself. But then, like, after day 8, I'm gonna be like, oh, this is okay. Like, I'm gonna like re-enjoy myself and just be like, all right, well, this is where I'm at, and like acclimate. And then, you know, like by 14, I'm gonna be like, oh, well, the people who I made friends with the latter half of it are gonna be my real homies, not the people who I got fucked up with at the bar. You know,
it's kind of dope too because it's just like food all day, yo. So like anytime you want to get up, anytime you don't have to get up any certain. Yeah, there's like changes from breakfast to lunch, but they'll do like brunch stuff so too.
Yeah,
but like you just go into this big hall and then freaking there's just food everywhere, and then you can set like basically your reservation for the nice restaurant where they do all the fancy food. And you're
I want a ribeye every once in a while. You know?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. We ate like fucking escargot, bro, snails.
Okay. Got real fucking exotic with it. Damn.
They kept ordering it. And I was like, why are you guys eating that? They're fire, dude. Try it. I tried one. It was actually really good. Yeah. But I think it was the sauce.
It's always the sauce, dude. Why do you think these fucking Asian people eat all these crazy shit? You know, it's the sauce. The sauce is fire. The shit you're eating is fucking weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
ocean dude, slugs. What is this?
Yeah, they're eating like endangered species, and it's like, dude, is your meal, your experience to eat something so exclusive, like that important that you're destroying a whole ecosystem?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah.
But also, I don't have money, so I don't know. If I had some cash, I don't know, man.
Maybe,
I don't know. I've never been there, but tune in for when I am. We are, you know,
we're out there. Start talking about the pores. Like,
dude, speaking of the pores, fucking dumbass Fabian. Shout out Fabian, I love you, and I know it's because of your girl, but he flies private to like SoCal and Vegas all the time, and dude. Like, you know, he was like, catch flight, not feelings. And I'm like, I fucking hate you, you fucking piece of shit. Like, you know, and I'm like, oh, dude. Like, he's like, I don't even got to check in. I just fucking throw my bag and that's it. And I'm like, you're such a fucking cunt. But also, like, shout out you. Yeah. And next up.
That's what I would do on a private. I'm like, shit.
His low-key reminds, like, this is, if you can understand it properly, this would be you.
¿Y cuál crees que sería tu función en un apocalipsis?
Mi función en un apocalipsis. Sí. Rolar la mota. De repente gente acá asustada, ¿no? Refugiados acá todos. Ey, ¿qué pedo? Pues traigo mota. Hay que fumar.
Relajados todos en el apocalipsis.
A huevo, sí, a huevo.
No mames.
Si pudieras elegir tú el fin del mundo, ¿cuál elegirías?
Que explote el mundo.
Arre, bueno, pues ya.
Que explote el mundo. Ya ando bien loco.
Pero ya no la vas a poder rolar, güey, si explota.
Sí, güey, pues más para ti.
Pues sí, un día nos tendrá que llevar la verga. Entonces.
Do they just have like a little podcast out, like set up out on the
I kind of want to do that at downtown Mountain View.
And then fucking people just passing by, just like, yo, you want to like talk for a little bit?
I kind of want to do it at downtown Mountain View.
Bro, that is wild, yo.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I kind of want to do that over there because it's Castro now is blocked off. So that entire downtown is.
Would they let you do it though, or do you think they have a restaurant where they like the restaurant's like, you can guys just use our
I don't know the legalities of everything, but I'm sure I mean I can go to a lot of different restaurants. I worked a lot of different places in downtown Mountain View, so like I know people who work there. Can we just
use your balcony, or I mean your porch or whatever? What the fuck's that called? The area up there?
Patio. Yeah. But hold up, I need to go pee real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
But it would be really dope to do that in downtown Mountain View.
That'd be sick.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. This is just me throwing shit at the wall or whatever. But at like in front of Molly McGee's, It's a historic little spot in Mountain View, you know what I mean? And also, like, just to interview people in line, you know, while they're waiting there.
Yeah.
And just be like, oh, like, blah, blah, blah. Because now there's a line to get into a bar. Like, a bar. Like, not like, yeah, there's maybe a dance floor, but, like, it's a fucking, the size of your child's bedroom, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's not that big. But that would be really cool. It's like a historic little spot. Like everyone from the South Peninsula knows Molly McGee's.
Yeah.
You know? So that would be really cool.
That would be sick. Damn, that was like cool idea. I really like
But
that.
yeah, Apocalypse, what would be your job?
In the apocalypse? Fuck. Is that what he was talking about?
He was like, all right, so like when the apocalypse comes, what would be your function? What would be your job? And he was like, man, well, I got the weed, you know, like I could be the roller, you know, like, oh, boy. He was like, I don't know, man. Everyone's all fucking anxiety ridden, fucking all panicking and shit. And I'm just like, all right, guys, like, let's just smoke a little bit and, you know, like keep our heads on straight.
Funny, dude.
But the second question was in that clip, what would be your ideal disaster ending? And he said just like the world exploding.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Just, yeah, no.
Oh, man.
Because like, how would the world end, right? And like, would it be our version of what the world is, or would it be the actual planet? High thoughts.
I think... No, I don't think this plan's going anywhere.
That's what I think. I don't think there's anything
no matter what happens, it's gonna fix itself.
Unless like a giant fucking crater or some shit, or like meteor comes and fucking just like can go through
and
the Earth
completely, like,
you know,
it would just turn into two Earths then,
like the moon, supposedly.
All right. I don't know, bro.
The math ain't mathin'. I don't know, man.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know, man. Yeah, hey, I don't know. We're just vibing. We're just, you know, we're just out here just.
Somebody put that moon up there, bro. Someone in there.
It's too big and too close to be next to this Earth. I'm just saying. But I'm not a fucking scientist or fucking.
No, but I mean, my job, I'd probably fucking see, which is funny. Like, I have hella weed seeds, and I always said that. I'm like, fuck it. At least if shit went to the fan, like.
But do you think that you can transfer that to like just being Dr. Green Thumb on all things, tomatoes?
Oh yeah, probably.
Squash,
so then, yeah, you can like
shit,
start
right.
doing that
like
stuff,
that would be your function then. Would be.
I mean, yeah, that'd probably be one of them. I mean,
because like with me, I think my best function, food, like cooking, like providing like food and subsistence for people, and maybe like logistics, like just being like, hey guys, like we know the fucking zombies are over here, right? Like I would much rather take like a 3-hour hike this way, extra. Yeah. To avoid that bullshit. But if you guys think that we can fucking get them, let's get them, you know? Which, if I'm on your team, we will never get them. I'm like fucking Shaggy, dude. I'm out that bitch, dude. Hell no. But yeah, dude. I don't know. And like if my best case scenario, if like the world were to end, like meaning like humans would be gone. Mm-hmm. Honestly, just like it would be fun. I like once again, I love reality shit, you know? So like solar flare, internet's gone, 1v1, everyone's just fucking going, you know, on some fucking Fortnite shit, you know?
Yeah. I mean, fuck. That'd be cool, like to like go into like a post-apocalypse, just kind of like
it would just
like,
be like
not see like I don't know if I just want like the whole world to just end.
But that's what I mean. Like it wouldn't like that in that version. It wouldn't like end, right? It would just be the end of like our version of Earth.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like our world, right? Like with the internet and everything. Like we would have to relearn how to do everything.
Yeah, exactly. But no, to just be like fuck.
Because Joe Rogan was talking about that with Bobby Lee. He was like, I think we're about to hit the Stone Age times again, like sooner or later, you know? Like people don't know how to like build a fire, don't know how to do all this other shit, like blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, Mr. Rogan, like I'm trying.
Yeah, he's tripping. I don't mean,
but is he though? Because everyone's building bunkers and shit. You know what I mean?
Obama's making movies to warn us and shit.
Oh man. I think I don't know if it's like the world gonna end or like this empire of the US. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I can see that happening.
Because like, don't get me wrong, like when we make disaster movies, it's based in San Francisco, New York, LA.
Yeah.
It's never in China. It's never in the Philippines. Like we don't view the world. We think we are the world. Like Americans are very nearsighted, and people couldn't even tell you where like Alabama was if they were to be like pointed at a map,
Yeah.
And I'm probably one of them. Give me 3 chances, and I swear I'll get it.
I think I might be able to get it only because Elizabeth lives there now. So,
but you know what I mean? Like,
looked it on the map, but otherwise, yeah, I don't know. Like all the ones in the middle, fucking.
Like, dude, like, are you Kentucky? Are you, are you
Montana,
Virginia? Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I don't know. I'm also not well versed in traveling and shit,
Yeah,
but also, why am I going to your fucking bum ass city?
True.
Like Toledo, Ohio. Why the fuck are we going there? Maybe one day when I'm a comedian.
I was gonna say, the only thing with me is like comedy, but
outside of that, like,
I don't need to be there.
Yeah, like,
that's funny as fuck.
But yeah, fucking, that'd be fun. I don't know. I think it would be fun. I think it would be. That's the social experiment, right? That's that end all be all of the social experiment of the yacht or the cruise ship.
Mm-hmm.
It's to know like people are grouping together. There's these types of people who group together. These people who maybe not on paper should get along, but they're getting along, and then these people just hate everything,
It's so entertaining.
And it's just like, dude, like I think the people who hate everything are the first ones gone, right?
Yeah.
The people who aren't technically,
you could probably just end it if you wanted to, right? You don't.
You can jump ship, I mean, not like literally, but like you can be like, hey,
I'm gonna get off here and I'll take a flight home.
And just be like, you guys keep the money. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Like if you're that over it, but also it's just like,
hell of money.
I don't think people understand like what they sign up for sometimes. You know what I mean? Like people are just so dumb. If it was like a week to week basis, like that would be sick. Like, hey, I want to jump on right now, like, and then maybe in like 3 weeks I'm out.
Yeah.
And do it that way, and then like maybe but
you have to maybe you're like, I don't want to go to any of the cold areas. I'll wait for you guys to come back to the nice.
Like, why do I want to go to Norway?
Yeah, nice
like,
tropical areas.
What? Yeah, hit me up once you hit Florida, Bahamas, Mexico.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that.
Hell yeah, Jamaica,
dude. Also,
I didn't realize Honduras was like right next to Jamaica.
It's like right there.
Right there.
It's like, dude, it's like I think it's closer to. I think Jamaica's closer to Honduras than Cuba is to Florida.
Oh shit! Yeah, my dad told me it was like really close, and then I looked on the map. I'm like, holy fuck!
Yeah.
I'm like, no wonder you're all. My dad loves Bob Marley and all that shit. And
it's like right there.
It's right there.
And like, I mean, like Central Americans in general have so much like black in them.
That's why I'm so freaking dark, bro. I'm just like, damn, dog.
Dude. Also, speaking of black, sorry. But like, this is a fun fact. It's not like
it's not one of those.
It's not.
Yo, speaking of black,
yeah. Did you know that black, like tigers and pumas and cats and stuff, like the reason why they're black is because of melanin.
Wait, what?
It's melanin, the same thing as us.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what makes them black. It's the extra melanin.
So they're just like a tiger, basically, but they got melanin.
They yeah, but they're black.
That's
they're black. They're literally black tigers.
What's a tiger? Then it's got melanin too, right? Just different.
But
right?
like, I mean, same. I mean, yeah, Swedish people have melanin, but like not. You know what I mean? You know. But like, isn't that crazy? Like, I didn't know that it was the same like chemical or like material or whatever the fuck it is. You know. You know what I mean? Like, like I didn't know that. Yeah, it's just like I don't know. Maybe I just thought that was crazy.
That's interesting.
But yeah, black cats are just literally just have more melanin. The same way that black people have.
Animals just don't have any melanin. That sucks though.
To not have.
You can't even go into the sun and shit. It's fucking not protected.
Albinos.
Yeah, they can't go in the sun. Even like Andrew fucking Santino, he said he's not supposed to be in the because he's ginger.
Well, he's ginger. Yeah.
They're hella fucking fair skinned.
That's crazy. Also, gingers are a dying breed. You know?
I almost said some rude ass shit. Hold my tongue, but that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Fine. Every redhead I met has just been this person that just like swears they're God's gift to Earth. It's like 2% of the population. It's like, bitch, who gives a shit? Y'all look like fucking alien people.
Yeah.
But no, I do like redheads, but
I do be fetishizing though.
No, but like certain redhead girls, certain ones look like fucking monsters.
Yeah, but they're gonna be monsters as brunettes or blondes or whatever. Sorry, but you know what I mean. Like there's
something about the fucking
paleness
hair, and then the eyebrows all blending in with the face, and it's just like
it's the whole no eyebrow look.
Yeah,
I don't like it. I get it. Like it's
some of the girls they have the actual red eyebrows, but then some of them just have the ones where
it's like blonde or like
it's
nude,
like a strawberry blonde.
Yeah,
I'm just being hateful right now.
No, but like, I feel it though. Like, I don't get. I don't know. But like, dude, there's certain things, there's certain aesthetics that like aren't for us.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean.
I'm sure someone finds that fucking amazing and beautiful. And,
for sure.
I'm just like,
you know, those are creeps. But but like, dude, the whole like no eyebrow look, like even Latinas used to do it all the time, right? But like Latinas used to do it all the time and just like draw in their shit, right? Which was even in my own culture, the shit that I actually really do enjoy and like, I hate that. It just is not like appealing to me, you know?
Yeah.
I don't like fakeness. Like
So
too much
weird.
makeup is like, it's almost like, dude, why are you trying so hard? Like
one of my homies, his sister used to draw on her eyebrows. She shaved them off, and he would fucking when she'd piss him off, he would just wipe that shit off. It was so funny, bro. Like we'd just be out and about, and he would just be like, and she would get so fucking upset because she had to go fix it and redraw it. And
she's just a rock, just like what the fuck.
It's like funny when we did it at the house, but in public was just like, oh my god, she'd lose it.
Dude, hell yeah, dude. I would lose it.
Girls,
dude,
girls don't play with your eyebrows.
Dude. I got in a verbal altercation with someone who spilled something on me because I was like, I'm like, hey, personal space, first off. Second off, you spilled something on me. And then he was playing like mental chess with me, and I was like, dude, you're not gonna outsmart me right now. Mm-hmm. Like I'm more sober than you, you know. And like we were going back and forth, and like we're using like college level words, you know, to describe like just like don't spill your drink on people, you know. And like that was the whole thing, and it was just like shout out to Afters because like only alcohol like leads to conversations like that. Mm-hmm. or like moments like that, and it's just like, dude, like it was so funny to be like with the girl, right? Like have something physically happen to you and being like, I don't like that, and being like, yeah, but it was funny though. And it's like, sure, but at my expense, you know. And it's like, do it to him, do it to her, do it, you know. Yeah. And like, I want to be part of the joke, not the joke.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, but to put a button on this beautiful podcast that we had, and yeah, Matt, where can they find you?
Matthew.Talbot.
Oh yeah. You guys can find me at George.Daniel __ on Instagram, and you guys can hit the link tree and find everything else on there. But outside of that, we love you guys, and stay tuned for more content. Peace.